Honestly, y'all, my purpose on this planet is to serve my people. My purpose is liberation for my people, for the hood, for marginalized people, and of course, the babies in the hood. Because we deserve to have warriors fighting for us. I serve my people through different roles in my community, from school counselor to adjunct professor to community organizer and activist. And my favorite of them all, I started a community org in my hood called Hood Liberation. As an educator, liberation looks like working at my former high school with students who came from the same streets as me. But constantly reminding myself just because I look like my students doesn't mean I know everything. I grew up in a different time than them. No matter how much we have in common, I am constantly learning from them and I never know too much. Ways I will continue to center my students' voices in the classroom, I ask them, what do you want this class to be like? I let them guide the space and I give them all the freedom to do this. I write down what they want this class to be, topics they want to learn, and we call this community norms. I set the classroom up so students know we are a community and I am a part of the community. I am only here as a guide. We sit in healing circles daily just like our ancestors did, and I want their bodies and spirits to feel calm in this classroom, so I never force them to speak. I give them autonomy in our classroom community, and I remind them they are worthy of having that. We start the day off with daily affirmations to remind them they are more than enough. They invented enough, honestly. Healing in the classroom looks like leaving the classroom. I take my kids outdoors, we repot plants and we care for them. We take walks in the sun, because there is no way we were meant to be indoors all day. The topics range from boundaries to healthy and unhealthy relationship and coping skills and social media and mental health. We stretch, we release tension, we breathe, because we all know trauma is stored in our bodies. My girls and women's spaces are my heart. They are the spaces I never had growing up, but I deeply needed. We sit in circles and we talk about issues women face and how much we endure in this world. I remind the girls that they have a community to lean on now. You are safe here. My heart still bleeds from the 2020 uprisings. I felt so much collective pain that summer. The only healing thing I could do is organize protests. After that, I had to go harder. So I got 8 of my homies together and we started a group called Hood Liberation. We are a group of Black and brown community organizers who have deep passions for our hood. And when I tell y'all this is the coolest thing I have ever allowed myself to do, I created a group to combat gentrification and to remind my people that this city is still ours. The markets we host are a reminder to the city that we ain't going nowhere. It is a reminder to the world that we will not be erased. I pour my heart into everything I do. Even my social media reflects that rawness. A survivor, a complex human, a warrior in this fight for liberation. Those roles keep me here on earth, and they are the only things I know how to do. And they are what I was put on this earth for.